Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Most. So this is a new video in the JavaScript interview questions with a new question. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. So here we have a question, an interview question in JavaScript for JavaScript jobs. And as you can see here, the question is how many sentences in this short paragraph. And it also gives you here a hint. Each sentence ends with a dot. So here, as you can see here, we have, this is the first sentence, this is most, and then we have another short sentence, I am a web developer, and then dot, and then another sentence, which is my channel is commoncode.com, and we have three sentences. But we want to programmatically find out how many sentences in a paragraph. Well, the easiest way to do so is by using regular expressions. And as I told you before, regular expressions are super powerful and you can do a lot of things with them. So let's start solving this. First of all, I'm going to create a regular expression here, var reg expression. And if you don't know much about regular expressions, go back to my channel and you will find lots of videos where I talk about regular expressions. So here, regular expression. And we want to, here as you can see, the hint is very important because it tells you that each sentence ends with a dot. So our regular expression will try to find out each dot in this paragraph. And whenever we find a dot, it means that we have a sentence. So how would we do so? Which expression, which regular expression would accomplish that? Actually, it's very simple. All we need is just square brackets and then dot. So whenever we find a dot, we want to count that as a sentence. And we also need the global flag so that we find all dots. But there is a problem with this, but I'm gonna tell you about it at the end because I want you to pay attention to it. So once we have our regular expression, we can simply just use the paragraph and then we call the match function and we pass our regular expression. And once we pass the regular expression, we can store the result in result variable, and finally we can just simply use the console.log and print out the result. And if I save and run, as you can see, I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, which means that we have 4 sentences. And that is incorrect. We only have 3 sentences. As you can see, 1, 2, and 3. My channel is commoncode. So why do we have 4 dots here? The reason is that here commoncode.com, the dot here after the code and before the com, the regular expression thought that this dot is a sentence, and actually it isn't a sentence, it's just a .com. So we need to find a way to solve this. Whenever we have .com or .org or whatever, we want not to include that as a sentence. So how can we solve this? We can solve this by using the s, \s, which means that we only need dot and then space. If the dot is between letters and inside words, then please don't count these as separate sentences. Now, if I save and run, as you can see, I'm going to get 3 dots, which means that we have only 3 sentences. And we can call the length. And as you can see, we have 3 sentences. So regular expressions are tricky. You need to practice a lot in order to be proficient with regular expressions. So don't just use them unless you practice a lot. And also here we need to add everything inside a function. Usually when you solve an interview question, they will ask you to test with multiple strings and paragraphs, stuff like that. So here we can say num of sentences, and we can pass just the paragraph, and that is it. We add everything inside the function, and we return, obviously we need to return the length of the result. Return. Let's now call the function from here. I'm gonna call it num of sentences, and we pass the paragraph, and we also need the console.log. So now if I save and run, I'm gonna get also 3. So this is another interview question in JavaScript solved. If you have any questions about this question or other questions, leave them in the comments section below. Also check the description below because I have created a free ebook on how to make money online coding. This is Most. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.